Hey, good morning, Miguel. I'm getting set up on my tablet so I can see what everybody's saying. Good morning, Danny Benany. Yes, it was. It was frosty. Good morning, Linda. Hey, how are you? Lina's here. How are you this morning, Rita? Good of you to come and see what we're doing over here. I have a little different view. Oh, I don't know if I like it. Y'all like it? Oh, good. I'm so glad. Hi, Dina. It locked it into place on my screen. So, hey, Mama Swift. Good morning. Everybody hear me okay? Yeah, it locked it into place. But you know what? I think we're just gonna go with it because it's if I if something happens where it kicks me off, I'll probably switch the view. So this is Fiber Floozie Crafts. My name is Jill, also known as Blossom. It's good to have everybody this morning. It's a chilly morning in Texas, like Miguel, who knows, is Miguel, and he was saying that it was frosty there. We had a little frost on the grass here this morning. So I want to thank everybody for watching. If you're going to watch this back on replay, thank you so much, and very, very happy to have you all here. What's everybody up to? I got my Christmas decorations. Hey, Asa. Hey, Adon's World is here. How are you? Knitting the cow from the bakery bears? Yeah. We get another clue tomorrow. Oh my goodness, Miguel, you were out and it was chilly when you did that. He was out cleaning the chicken coop this morning. Wow. And I don't want to forget. There's two things I don't want to forget to tell you guys. The first one is that after this, at 11 o'clock, we'll, I would like for us all to go over to Hurley's Hand Dyed because they're on today. They're only podcasting every 2 to 3 weeks. So today is their podcast day. So I'd love for everybody to go over there, but I'll remind you. And second is that I will be hosting Jan Carruthers Live, and that will be at 3 o'clock Central. So just come back here at 3 o'clock, and that one's going to go for around 4 hours. We'll see if we go any longer. Yeah, you have to layer up, don't you? Everything's percolating well. Christmas Afghan, says Mama Swift. Oh, yay! You found a spare needle. Was it in a bag or on a project or? Oh, thank you, Denny. I feel so honored for her to say yes, that when I suggested that I do that, because I'm probably one of the podcasters. There's lots of people who could do it for her, but I'm usually there every week, and I've been podcasting pretty regular myself, so I figured I could do it, you know? I know. I don't want everybody to miss, because we all really look forward to that Saturday night crafting. And Lina is from Friday night knit night. She got to meet Louise. It was in a project. I wondered if it was. She says her extra needle was in a project and she stole it. Oh, I know. Before I was famous, am I famous? I felt famous this week, y'all. Did you see on Instagram? I was, oh, and please hit the thumbs up. I was tagged because I tagged someone when I got that poplar yarn, and I tagged him, and then he tagged me in a post on his story. And I was like, oh my gosh. And he has been back to watch my Vlogmas videos already. So I feel so special. And his name is Daniel, and he has Paw Ply Yarn. And he is, oh, he's a very talented yarn dyer. Yes, oh, did somebody, oh, hey, Donnie, how are you? Oh, she's in Saskatchewan. She's another Friday night knit night. How are you? Thank you for coming over. I'm so happy to have you guys. This is not usually how I have it set up, but when I hit the go button, it was set here and it wouldn't let me change it. 50 years. I I don't know if I had heard that, Miguel, but Jan has been in her house for 50 years. It's the house that she raised her son with, and it's the house that she was in with her ex, who she still talks to. That's not happening with me. Oh, Mama Swift says she's been losing power due to high winds. Eee. We've had some pretty chilly, windy days because of that, because of so much wind. Um, just rough. And y'all, I got to tell you something really sad, but we're not going to cry. So, a little story. Y'all ready for story time? Did the walk yesterday. Did the Vlogmas yesterday. I was in Granny D's live, and I had to go feed the dogs. For some reason, I was like, well, I want to go ahead and bring the dogs in and give them a good inside meal, because Airden is 15 years old. She's a Great Pyrenees and Golden Retriever mix. So they call that, it's an actual thing, and they call that a golden lab. And I just thought, we haven't done that, because usually I do that in the summertime when it's hot. We bring them in, let them have a meal, let them cool off, lay down, take a nap, and then they go back outside for the evening, because then it's cooler, right? Hello, Anne. Where is Anne? Yes, Anne Leonis is here from Friday Night Knit Night. Thank you. Thank you for coming over. I appreciate you. This is what I look like. Some of you hear me talking on Facebook and you're not sure what I look like. Here I am. My goofy self. So brought them in, and they got their little meal, and then they went back outside. And then a little bit later, I hear something, and it's like, I think I'm getting a package. Well, I had gone down to check the mail, and I left the gate open. So the UPS man was coming down the drive in front of the house, and he honks. So I go running around to go to the front door, because this door at the moment, y'all ain't nobody going out that door right now. Let me just say. So I went out to the front, and Aridin was laying in the corner of the front of the yard. And I'm sorry if I'm missing comments. I want to tell the story real quick. And then Duke was greeting the UPS man, went straight to all the tires to go see who'd been peeing on tires, so he could go pee on tires. Typical male dog. He's Great Pyrenees and Husky. And I look over at Aridin, and he's the UPS man's walking up to bring me my package, and she's laying on her side, and she's twitching. She had a seizure. So this is the start. I said I'm not going to cry, but this is the start, so I know I have to start really preparing myself. Good morning, Esmeralda. Miguel has a project he's wanting to do, and everybody wants to know if he's going to do the pom-poms that go with it. But he's got orders for hats. We tease him and Louise on Friday night knit night because not everybody in the group likes pom-poms. She's okay. She got up and walked away from it, but I now know that Mr. Fiber and I talked about this yesterday, and when we first brought her home, and I haven't told y'all this, but her name, Aridin. Beautiful Works is here. Good morning. Her name is Aridin. Now, when we brought her home, my oldest daughter, Chelsea, was here. And her name is Chelsea. We call her Chelsea. Just thinking about the one pom-pom. And I had my beauty shop at that time, and the girls had just started, it was really the first year, pretty much the first summer after getting my shop. So I had pretty well been here, I had almost been here a year. And someone came by and brought her up with some other puppies, and I picked her because she looked like my childhood dog that I had, and her name was Gandalf. And we called her Gandy for short. He thinks it's gross. That's funny. Gross, them pom-poms. Oh my goodness. I don't know if Louisa's listening, but hi, Dusty. Dusty Cat is here. Good morning to you. A small group on Fridays don't like, yeah, she did mention it. She doesn't always mention that. She mentions a little bit of stuff from Friday night, but it's funny. Oh. So my daughter said, when I said I don't know what what Mr. Fiber was, he wasn't Mr. Fiber then, what he was going to say, because he had just left the job that he was in, which meant that he would be at home, and which means he was going to have to puppy sit, and I didn't know how I was going to feel about that. And she says, well, just let me take her in, and he'll be okay with it. And I said, okay, we'll see how this goes. So she sat with her in her lap, and want to buy, hi Brenda, good morning to you. The Monster, I got the Red Heart Comfort for fairly good price. I can't get up right now. I got too much in front of me at the moment, but the Red Heart Comfort is not a bad price. Um, Danny, if you can find something to put a link, that'd be perfectly fine. Whatever links you want to put in is perfectly fine. I trust you, girl. You've been with me since day one. We're tight. Oh, your name is Chelsea. How nice. And I see yours is with SEA. Hers is SEY. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the other bulkies. I know most of the Monster Balls are not in a bulky. I'm good. I'm doing good this morning. Yeah. So we bring her home, and she walks in with her, and he looks at her and he goes, "What have you got there?" I'm like, "That's it." I knew it was a done deal. And so he got on the computer and he did something called a name generator. I don't know if all of you know what name generator. Hi HD, how are you? Oh, we need to talk about that scrubby stuff too, Miguel. I want to remember to talk about that here in just a second. So he gets on the computer and he puts in to a name generator for Lord of the Rings, because we're big Lord of the Rings fans. And he comes up with Eridan. And Eridan is Elvish for Chelsea. So that's where the name came from. So anyway, what we talked about yesterday was that he had her as a puppy, as her coming out here and everything. So he had her at the beginning, and I'm going to have her at the end because I'm now home with her, and I walk with her every day and spend time with her. So that's just what came to us yesterday, and it's really, it's very touching. I know it's sad, but at the same time, she has had just a fantastic, I'd love to have had her life. Okay, so the strawberry scrubber that you made me, I got to keep going like this because y'all, I can't see right here, and I have to go down here or here. I got 3 options, and a couple of them aren't that great. I haven't got new glasses yet. Just when you start to have appointments, everything goes haywire again. All the numbers are going up. So that strawberry, is that Red Heart Scrubby that you made for me, Miguel? Did it look like Brandon when you first saw it, Miguel? No, it's Brenda. Brenda's been around for a long time for my channel too. Yes. She's a big supporter of a lot of us. Um, I wanted to see, do you guys want to see what I have? I have 2 bags sitting here of some stuff that I have on my website. And that's going to be going to the craft fair with me. And I'm going to have to start putting the tags on them. Yes, and that's what I do, Donian. That's exactly what I do. I make the ones with the tool, put in strips and tie it together, and I love them. And they don't wear out. They're just, well, I mean they do, but it takes a long time, and I just love them. Yes, you made that, but did you make it out of what scrubby yarn did you use? Was it the Red Heart Scrubby? That's true. The I want to make a Blakey is bulky. That's a blanket yarn. Would be in trouble. Are you a handful? Oh, you buy the one that's cut in half. Yeah, I'm cutting the strips, tying them together. Oh, you don't remember. Okay. Do you guys want me to go get it? I can go this way. I cannot go that way, which is where that other thing was, but I can go this way. Let me go get it. I'll be right back. Get my steps in. Ooh, where's Denise? Which Denise? Hey, Denise W., how are you? Nice to see you. She's from Saturday Night Live. Crafting. Okay, here it is. Okay, which one was it? Whew, which scrubby was that? And the reason I want to know is because even isn't that, this, Miguel made this and sent this to me in that box, this last box. That's not Red Heart. Okay. Yes, it's good to see you, Denise. So which one is it? The Hobby Lobby Scrubby yarn? Donnie has sent 60 scrubbies to a handmade store. Oh, so you're selling them? They bought them from you to resell? How awesome. Oh, I'd love to do that. That's a great idea. This one here, I really like because I can use it on everything. And believe it or not, it's a little bit of a workhorse. And I did not think it would be. As soft as it is, I didn't think it would scrub very hard. Now, it won't get everything off. You still have to soak or use a little, little bit more elbow grease on some things. But it does a pretty darn good job. And it doesn't stink. Okay? A plus here, because a lot of my scrubbies after a little while get that sour smell, even though I hang them up, let them dry. This one doesn't. Bonus. I'm telling you, bonus. So I'm really tickled about this one, Miguel. I really love it. I hang it right there. Okay, that's the Lion brand. I forget what they call that. Yeah, that's not my favorite either. The Aqua one, I mean, I like that one for the shower. I'm going to say it again and again. I like that for the shower. we could talk about this later, and I will get some stuff out. If you guys want to come back, I will be here again at 3 o'clock because I'm hosting the Saturday night crafting for Jan Carruthers. I know I'm going to repeat myself, but I'm going to write that down. Scrubby stuff. That's something we can talk about later. You know, I do put mine too. I put all mine in the washer and dryer. Just throw them all in with the towels because every one of them are all washable. But anyway, I know. But I have two. I have the aqua one, and it starts to smell, and then I have that other with the hairy one, and it starts to smell, and it's. But I really like the way that one's made. It's the one where you make the circle, and then you pull it together. Don't have a dishwasher. Add the dishwasher. I don't care for the dishwasher. A lot of people are going to go, what? But wait, this is a country house, guys, and hot water is not something we have in abundance except in the middle of summer. And then you can have a hot water shower forever. So I don't normally have a lot of hot water for doing a dishwasher, and I just don't like it. Yeah, you do need one. You have to disinfect everything. Absolutely. I'm not putting one down. I just prefer to wash them by hand. I always have. There's something tactile in it for me, too. It's almost soothing to do the dishes for me, too. That's the dishwasher. Whoop, whoop. Okay, let's start. We're going to start with this bag. And this is one of those bags that Mr. Fiber brought home from work. It's a huge bag. See, it's got a little part sticker on it. Big bag. I got a lot of stuff in here. I got a whole box of these. The first thing is I'm going to show you. Oh, you doing double duty, Miguel. Now, if you sew, if you're a quilter, you will appreciate this one. 3/4 sleeve. Yeah, it's so my mother-in-law made it, and she actually wore it, and it's entirely too small for me. She was very petite. But I'm going to mark this down. I have this at 99 right now, and I'm probably going to mark it down. It's not lined like heavy lining. It's got just 2 layers, but it doesn't have anything in between them. But this is hand quilted. But it's more of a small to medium, and I'm never going to get these arms in it. Even when I lose weight, the arms aren't going to go. So this, I've been trying to sell it. I'm going over things that I have on in my website. And that is going to go with me to the craft fair. I've got to put tags on everything. I've got price tags But I need to put, some of my stuff doesn't have my little leather tag on there. So here's the next one. This is a bag o' day. It's a bag o' day pattern. And this is the one that Miguel sent me back, the yarn that is this. And I had used every bit that I had for this one. Hey Freaky, how are you today? Leather and lace. Don't get me started. You're going to have me singing and nobody likes that. Leather and lace. And I put a brooch on it that I got. Real pretty brooch. I like it with the brooch. I think it looks nice with the brooch. Oh, there's a craft fair. Oh my gosh, I'd love to go. That one's probably big. So this one's not terribly big. This is a smallish. I have this one priced at $35. And y'all tell me how you feel about the prices, because I'm kind of wanting some idea what you all think, if that's a good price or not. No, I got it locked in. So when I went to hit the button, it said it was locked in this position. So it's not just you, Freaky. I'm doing it sideways today. Leave it like that. Okay, y'all think that's a good price? Okay. Now I'm going to take this off. Let me talk about this one real quick. This is not for sale. It has these little stair steps along the ends on one side and a straight edge on this side. Does anybody know what this is? Some of you guys may know this pattern. My knitters out there. And it's done in Knit Picks palette is this color. And this color is that little bitty ball of yarn I have left, and it's by Arkansas Yarn Co. And it's called Stop It, Miss Wilma. And it was the signature color she did for Levi over at WTF Knitting. Yes, it is knit. Your computer is fine. It was total operator error this morning, but we're going with it. But I said, you know, if I get kicked off or whatever, I'll switch it the other way. We're just wonky today. Hey, Carrie. Oh, so nice to see you. Carrie the Yarny Elephant is here. How are you this morning? I used to be a beauty operator. Yeah. I'm an operator of yarn. Hey, I kind of like that theory. Beautiful Work says the way I believe in pricing items is if you think it was worth it and you're happy with the exchange, the price was right. So this pattern, if you don't know, is called Changing Staircases. It is by Tristan of Dragon Horde Yarn, and some of you may know the name of her name. Hi, Jan. I didn't know you were a hairdresser. Nice to see you. Hey, Tina. Good morning. And so this is her pattern design. I think this was her first design. And it's called Changing Staircases, which is a reference to Harry Potter. Miguel says stairs hurt my legs. This one won't. It wasn't a sock blank. It was just sock yarn. Good morning, Helen. Thank you. How are things there? It was nice and frosty this morning, wasn't it? Okay, I have one thing that I'm showing y'all the things that are going to the craft fair with me. I have one item left from the things that I used, those looms. Tina, this was done on one of those looms that you won. Red and blue, which are the school colors here, so I'm hoping this one sells. I have it marked at $23. Let me give you a close-up. What do you say now? The shawl was changing staircases. So that's that one, and that's an infinity. And that's the only thing I have left that I had done on the loom. Changing staircases. Oh, it's been so long I do not remember what yarn I used. But I believe it was a bulky 5. Going to let this, we'll call them loose, whatever she get around to it. She's still trying to learn to do some, okay. So she's still trying to learn with those looms. She gave them to her granddaughter, and her granddaughter's been playing around with them. Yeah. Cool. Okay, I've got a hat in this one. And this is the Red Heart reflective yarn. And this is the Chocolate Bonbon Beanie by Bag O' Day. And then it has, the black is the Simply Caron Black Sparkle. And I've got this one marked at 16. And the reflective yarn is the one that shows up at night. This is my favorite hat pattern by her. My favorite. Okay, and then I have this one, which is really, really nice. The people icon knew next to how many are in the room. I don't know. Is it showing up on your phone? Because it's not showing up on my tablet. No, that's not new. So there's a little person that says 25, and then there's a thumb, and it says 15. So only 15 of you have hit that thumbs up. So thumb me, please. Every time you have a giveaway, I'll try to see if I can win. Want something from you, I hope, with some of your luxury yarn. Oh, it's coming. Oh yeah. The hats are a great thing because it's a quick satisfaction, isn't it? Okay, now this one is called the, and I'm going to say it, can't spell it, but I'm going to say what it is. It's called the Demligany shawl. That's the best I can do. Now this section here was supposed to have more of this color in it, but I ran out because this was a one-of-a-kind color, and it came from Mitchell C. Creations, and she's on Etsy. Oh, good. A text from a friend back home. They're having a nor'easter. Yeah, nor'easter. Yeah, even if you just whatever comes to mind, right, Asa? She won. I'm still gonna get something out to you, Asa. I haven't got that done yet. So here is how it is spelled. Where is the camera? I can't tell if I'm showing it. Anyway, isn't it? I love that pink hat. Oh, that's okay. Also, I totally would have. You don't even want to know what I just did just the other day. So I'm gonna have to be very careful about giveaways and things here in the future because I'm telling you those prices have really gotten bad. So it goes deep here in the center and then long out this way. And this one is just a bit more than my wingspan. So this is over 5 feet. And then this yarn here was the Cascade Sparkle Sunsetter Sunseeker. Oh, I hope to sell some since it's winter and people are thinking more about that. I sure hope so. And I have this one priced at 65, which is just slightly over as far as, okay, it's not even double because the yarn is a hand-dyed yarn at $30, and then this one, and I've only got it at 60 something, but you know, it is what it is. That's one bag. And those are the things that are on, again, these are things that are on my website and where I've taken pretty good pictures so that if you guys want to go to theessentialblossom.com, you can go see the pictures of those. Okay, let's do the giveaway real quick before I run late because I want to go over to um, I want us to go over to watch Donna and Amber at Hurley's Hand Dyed. So if you remember last week, I showed my stuff that I got at Dollar General. Oh, quilts. That is a whole world unto its own as far as people begging you to make something for nothing. We think it's bad with yarn. It is totally bad with quilting. But yet, if you say that it came from Amish country, they'll pay whatever that you ask for because it's Amish. Like it's gold. But a regular everyday quilter who is works all these hours on something, they won't give them for it. crazy. Call it an Amish design. Something. I know, Tina, it was good. You're usually not awake this early on a Saturday morning. You're all on shutdown in California. Oh gosh. I'm really surprised this one's going forward. Okay, so what is in this bag? So my Dollar General started carrying the re-up. So we have a white, the aqua, the red, this pink and white, this like lavender and pinks, and the lavender. And with it, they had knitting needles, and crochet hooks. This is today's prize package. And along with it, I have this. Now, I don't know if you remember seeing these. Okay, what did I miss? Thank you, Denny. Awesome. She's got my link there if you want to go look at the pictures of the stuff. I know. Start checking your Dollar Generals. And Freaky, wouldn't that be wonderful if it would work? The 5 places they're saying now to stay away from are bars, restaurants, hotels, and church. They said church because people are singing and projecting. But if you've got a mask on, I don't know. I don't know. Yes, work basket. So you all remember one of these? Okay, so we'll get into this here in just a minute, but we need to do the giveaway first. So in order to win, need to come up with a question. Wow. Drawing a blank right now. Oh, you have all your grandmother's books, Helen? Aw. Okay, okay, let's talk about the vintage. Does anybody remember? I'm thinking of one particular magazine that has been around for generations, and they had crafting back in the day. So if you could put down the one, and this is U.S. Magazine. Asa, you probably won't get this. So if you can remember a magazine from the U.S. that's been around for generations that had crafting, go. Put your answer in the description box to win today's prize. That's one of them. That's one of them, Jan. Not the one I'm thinking. Could be, Denise. That could be one of them. Denise got it. That's it, Denise. Good Housekeeping. That was the one I'm thinking of. Family Circle and McCall's also did them too. But Good Housekeeping, Good Housekeeping had them quite a long time back. Better Homes and Gardens. Yeah, they had one too. Now you know, Dusty, that might be a real close with Good Housekeeping. But the reason I said Good Housekeeping is because I have a lot of Good Housekeeping ones from my mom. Way to go, Denise! You won today's prize. Whoop whoop. Okay, so let's look at this magazine real quick. You started crocheting. You haven't looked at a lot of the vintage stuff. Beautiful Works. Yes, talking about magazines, Chels. Chels is here. That's my daughter. I picked this basket up the other day of basket. I picked up a whole box of these, and this is going in the package. So there's a little bit in here about quilting. I don't know how many of you have seen these magazines. Um, this is an article about Judy Hamilton in the Omaha World. And don't remember who Judy Hamilton is. Oh, she started yelling when she won. What? Esmeralda, yeah, she's saying hi to you, Chels. Here's a piece here. These are belted tunic vest. That's a crochet. Look, remember all these advertisements? And I want to tell you all, thank you so much for coming. Bicentennial pullover, so that's going to probably be some red, white, and blue colors. And it's got the 76. So this one is from July of 1976. Yeah, Crochet World's been around for a while too. There's a little envelope purse. There's a tatted doily. Yes, today at 3 o'clock will be the other live. Will start today. 3 o'clock Central will start today. But right after this, here in about 5 minutes, we're going to go over to Hurley's Hand Dyed. Do a Fiber Floozie raid. We've got a mother-daughter cardigan that's done in crochet with some embroidery. I did not need to know that, did he? 5 months old? Really? Let's see, I was 12. No, 9, I think. I don't know. You all know I'm not good at math. Yes, right here on my channel. Yes, if you're awake, Asa. Yeah. It starts at 3, so even if you want to come to the first part. Yes, don't forget the thumbs up. Well, what do we got? Mr. Fiber's going to get milk on the way home. Awesome. We're at 21 out of 21. Whoop, whoop. That's what my phone says anyway. Okay, well, I must have been 10 because I was 11 in 70. I don't know. Here's a guy's pullover, which is knit. Yes, and there were some, and there's some recipes. So I don't want to go over the entire book. There's some quilting pieces. This is a really neat part of this one. It's, there you go, Freaky. Mine was in 64. They talk about women who make sense. So it's somebody who gives you an idea on how to make something to make money off of. So that's kind of cool. They have little ideas in here for that. Well, stick around. There are going to be some more giveaways for it. They have some gardening stuff. They have some other sewing stuff. Look how smart they look. Here's a short sleeve cardigan. Okay, so that's going with the giveaway. Congratulations, Denise. Woohoo! We covered a lot of ground in an hour, didn't we? Thank you, Chelsea, with the math again. We're always commenting. Chelsea and I are always, for some reason, our conversations, we get on the phone, we're talking, we're like, how much was that? And what was that? And then we're always going to the math. It was like, oh, with the math again. I love you, Chels. You're welcome, Denise. Just email me at fiberflooziecrafts@gmail.com. And I don't know. I've had another Denise that was a winner, so I don't think it was you, but fiberflooziecrafts@gmail.com. Everything's usually linked down below. Sometimes it takes me a little while after a live to get everything in there. Hey, bell bottoms were great, especially the hip huggers. Always with the math, Jels. Always with the math. Okay, we're going to do about 2 more minutes, and then we're going to go to Hurley's Hand Dyed. Hurley's Hand Dyed. Let me write that down. Unless Denisha can put up another link. Hurley's Hand Dyed. I'm trying really, really hard to get them some more numbers because they're not to 1,000 yet, and I would love to get them up to 1,000. That's okay, Cheryl. Good to see you. Hugs, my friend. Good job, Denisha. Good job. We always love it when we win Yarn Chicken. Yes, we need a link for the raid for Hurley's Hand Dyed. Let's see. Oh, can't do that here. I do it over here. There we go. I've given Chelsea a blue skirt. Thank you, Denisha. Appreciate it. Denny Benini for the win. Awesome. Thank you, Tina. That's what I do because I don't want to forget. So there is the link for Hurley's Hand Dyed. And you guys that came for Friday night knit night, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Really good to have you. I know I wasn't in the best of mood yesterday. I told my whole dog story this morning, but I didn't cry. I didn't cry. And she stayed in all night last night because it was below freezing. And those old bones, that's hard on her old bones. You have to say something, Chelsea, so you can see your blue skirt. Let's see, what's my watch say? My watch is behind. What time does everybody have? There it is. You're a spanner chick now. You got that spanner. Congratulations, you got your first wrench on YouTube. I do not know how to quilt. I would love to learn someday. You know, I have a machine and everything, but not yet. I'm not there yet, Tina, and I would not be trusted with something special. 9:59. Okay. One more minute. She's like, I don't know what it means. Now, be sure and tell Oliver, because whenever he's on your account, he needs to be kind of careful about what, no posting anything. Thank you, Mama Swift. Thank you, everybody, for being here this morning. I hope to see you all later at 3 o'clock when I do the other live. And that's 3 o'clock Central. And let's go tell Donna and Amber hello at Hurley's Hand Dyed. Have a wonderful day. Love you. Hi, Oliver, if you're watching. Hi, Solomon. Hi, Carrie when she watches back. Bye, y'all.